Hi everyone, how you doing? My name is Brian. Bit of a social media digital marketer thereabout. Where I work, actually, I do branding, sales, and marketing at the end of the day. So, but the key thing I wanted to showcase today was just a tool I built to help you, myself, and the rest of my team, and William and you, actually handle most of your social media automations thereabout. The key one is to be able to handle your posting, handle your tweets, handle your LinkedIn, schedule them at the end of the day. The tool is called Shadow Poster. Now, what does this do? It allows you, like I just explained earlier, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, and a couple of other tools that do things like this. Yeah, things like this. So it builds content for you. It doesn't use AI to build the content. It helps you develop the content, makes it easy for you to showcase the content. So key thing is most times, the idea being that you might have what you want to talk about, but you don't have creatives to talk about it altogether. And by the way, most of us are not editors, so we're not video editors. We don't know how to do things like this, or we don't have time for Canva and things like that. So what I did was I took some of those designs to use them to build things like this. So it builds a post like this for your company or for myself. Like as you can see, this is basically my test for myself altogether. It builds things like this and helps you post them to social media. Now, somebody would say, why automate this thing? Why not just use, what's the name? Can I move forward? Okay, this is the video one. Sorry, let me go back to the last one I was doing. So somebody would say, why not use, what's the name? Why not use Spotify and the rest of those automated platforms that you use in posting? Now, I wanted to go a step beyond that altogether. Those just help you develop your content calendar and you go ahead and post. But they don't help you actually build the content itself. And if you know anything about this thing, when you have deadlines on multiple work streams, you know you need something that helps you build the content itself. So what I did was I started developing tools that can help you build the content itself. All you just need to do is have the AI write the content. Once you've written the content for the different platforms you want to use it, add images and it will just shoot it for you. So, but before I get into that, let me just showcase what the platform is at the end of the day. Like I said, it's called Shadow Poster. So what does Shadow Poster do? Help you post, and it comes with different tools. So basically, whenever I give this thing to new recruiter in the office, I just give them basics. Posting alone, they develop their content. But I felt that to be a challenge for most people because posting is not really what they want to do. They want to be able to spin out content as quickly as possible on social media and make it look clean at the end of the day. Do videos on social media. So basically, I started adding different tools. So let me showcase the first tab you see here. This is my onboarding tab. So if I give this to you, it launches the portal where you can now log into your social media accounts, X, Twitter, Instagram. So once you're done with that, you just come back to the tools. There's a thread creator. You draft your thread, put your post. So another thing that is there is you don't always have to go to the platform. This will actually go to the platform and paste the thread for you. So typical example, let me just show you this for X. I needed to paste two threads and you pick a picture. Hopefully this works. These are my Coursera certificates. Let me pull out one image. Here. Yeah, I'm a fan of Ilium, don't mind me. So I will add that. Okay. Amazing. I'll add the second thread. Keep rocking. And I'll scroll down and I'll deploy. So ideally what this will do is within the background, that's another thing I need to add. I need to add a step here that showcases as each step is being processed. Within the background, it will pull up a browser within your system and go to your X and actually post this. Let's just see what that's going to happen. It takes about a minute or so thereabout. The idea behind it is if you don't have time, you just have to set these things up. Okay, it's opening. You set these things up, you rush it to your platform, you continue what you're doing. You schedule it for the amount of time you want to do it. Once it opens up, it just goes straight there and does what exactly you want it to do. So you really don't have to be on the system. My final idea is to have this thing scheduled. And I built some human interaction. So it just run and go and post, because if you do run in to go and post, the platform will know that you're a bot. So what it does is that it has some human interactions. It interacts with X, scrolls down, does all of that, looks at different posts in your timeline or your head or your thread, whichever the case may be. After about, I can set the time frame to about 45 seconds. I can set it less than 45 seconds, but basically I found that it's better to keep it at 45 seconds. So after scrolling through X for about 45 seconds, it will now go and create your thread and post your thread. So it's just scrolling through, because literally learned that process earlier, that it is always better to just allow it to do this, because that's the human nature of how the thing is supposed to do, and that's how you would do X most times. You won't just jump on X and say I want to go and post. Something catches your attention. Now I'm not typing, it's gonna do the typing itself. If you see me, you see my hands are free, but I'm not typing there about. Then it's gonna do that. Then it's gonna click on the plus button to add that. Then it's going to click the plus button. So I've added the images, click the plus button for the thread. Yes. So click the plus button for the thread, add the next message for the thread, and post. So done. That's it. Once it's done, browse, continue what you're doing. All of this, by the way, you can just minimize, not be there at all for this. You get the idea, and set it at a certain time frame. So that's the idea behind that altogether. So, but I will close this screen because it has done what I asked it to do. I want to show you the other ones it does for Instagram. So let's go back to the main window. We'll just close this. It's done. So these are all the threads creator. So it creates thread. I did something where you can engage with different accounts. So if you have a particular computer you have in your account profile that keeps posting and you want to find out who are the people that are posting, it goes and engages. There's an audience finder, so you have less audiences. So if you have a particular niche or particular area, it goes to your account and scripts your new followers. So it keeps a database of them. Or if you want to scan accounts to verify if they're active, that's another thing, because the idea behind online is this: posting into the wind at the times of the day they told you to post is actually very wrong. You actually have to know who's online. So basically, this goes out and first finds out for me how many accounts are online, how many of my users or active followers are online. Once it finds that, it gives me a list of people online, so I can either tag them or when I post, follow up with them at the end of the day. So I have the trend radar. This one hunts for, it goes to a particular niche and hunts for the top people on the niche, or hunts for the top keywords, or should I say hashtags of the niche, and prints the detail. This is the value sniper. So what this does is that it looks for followers who have the amount I actually set for. So I can set for a minimum threshold of 2,000 followers. So it goes and finds people who have this altogether. So, and this is the AI caption writer. So this is where you write the caption. Say, I want to talk about my business or my office on X, and I need to develop something for it. So what I do is give the context about what I want, talk about the niche I want you to go and find, and give it the mode and every single thing, and it generates the captions right here. Okay, so somebody says, let's see a quick test. So here is a kind of a quick test for you to see how it does altogether. Let's just say I am talking about prosthetics in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria, so mind me please. In a big problem when it comes to costs. Can you enlighten with a post for X that gives people more details for better understanding? I hope my API is still active, so I will say prosthetics hashtag, and I'm doing this for X. I want it to sound motivational, so I create a caption. Let's wait usually about 3 to 8 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Caption created. Prosthetics in Nigeria too expensive. It's blocking access to life-changing mobility for so many. I'm deep into coding because I gave a coding profile, learning to automate and design things. Imagine affordable names for everybody. This is the goal where we can build this prosthetic. So basically, as you can see, it gives you what you can post in terms of the number of listings you can post on X. So I can do this for Instagram, do this for the rest. So just to show you, this is for X particularly. Key one for me is the content factory. So basically, I can brainstorm and gives me a calendar, a full 2 weeks calendar if I want to. 1 month is too long, so I do full 2 weeks. Then I can deploy. There's a place I store posts for after I've brainstormed this, and I'll deploy it to X, Instagram, or the rest. Or when I just manually want to post something without going to X, I just come here, write whatever I want to write, add a caption, set it manually to on a certain date, a certain time frame, whatever the case may be. If it's X, LinkedIn, or Insta, and I just shoot it. So this is for that. The next one is for Instagram. So Instagram, I have a real jacker. What this does is, if you see a viral video you like on X, TikTok, Reddit, Pinterest, LinkedIn, copy the URL here. Once you copy the URL here, you drop the caption, you run this. It will go and extract that video. After extracting the video, it will now take it and post it to your Instagram at the end of the day. I don't know how much time I have here, but I will take a look. How up to 11 minutes? Jesus. So what I will showcase them individually as I go, but let's leave this for now, because the key one I wanted to do, this Smart Engager, if you have a particular post, you want to find out how many people like that post and get the contact of the people who like the post. This will go there and engage with the post and get that detail for you. I will be showcasing each of these individually later on altogether, but just to let you know, just ask on the comment section which one you want me to showcase, and I'll showcase this for you. Okay, please. There's the Instagram Forge. Okay, so yeah, this is the one I wanted to talk about. So this does something like this. And move backwards by one. Yeah, it builds things like this. So quote posts, if you want to just build a simple quote post, it builds them for you. So let me just showcase this. This builds a carousel. All you just need to do is create a line for individually for each of them. So let's do a basic quote post. I don't want to put anything in the background of the quote post. I'm just saying I want it to, let's see, my name is Brian and I love automation. That. So all I need to do, I'm not putting anything in the background. It has different themes. I see, okay, let me do a gradient pop. I can either deploy it and save it locally, or I can actually deploy it to go. Okay, so let me just save it locally. Let's see what happens. All right, and deploy it to go. Again, I'm supposed to have built like a step to show you how each process goes through. Okay, it's done. It is gonna go to Instagram. So let's see. Remember I said it creates, working on one that creates posts like this, so you don't have to put it else. So things like infographics like this, it creates them as well. So after that, yep, here it goes. It creates the post. You saw it doing that where my mouse is on the left. My mouse is. That's it. To write the same thing in the caption. See where? Okay, you understand where my mouse is, so you can see that. And we are done. Posted. That's it. So once it's done, it will go to my own profile, scroll down, that's the posts right there. Yeah, I'll just close this because it's not what it's supposed to do. So basically that's just the idea. Now this creates a carousel for you. All you just need to do is drop the details by entering, drop the captions, drop the images, select them, put them in 001, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05 to do that. This has not started working yet. I'm still working on this, but basically I can have it working next time. So the idea is to showcase all of this to you guys at the end of the day, one by one as we go forward. So watch out for it. Let's see how it goes all together. I have one for LinkedIn, and I have one that does video. So basically this does video, and the key one is this one for music. I know you saw my Instagram, that's this, and I'm gonna move this forward so you see the next posts. This testing. This is the Instagram carousel. So it creates this. All of this was created by it. So as you can see, allows you quickly create content as quickly as possible without really stressing yourself altogether. All you need is the words. You have a couple of images. It's like 20 images or 10 images or 5 images. Just do the words, name the images, and it posts it for you straight up. So if you like this and want to have something like this, just hit me in the comment section or send me a message. Let me see how I can set this up for you. Okay, so the one I wanted to show you is this one. Notice that the sound meets with the equalizer. So this was mainly for somebody who likes music. I wanted to show it to somebody so you can actually post your songs on Instagram. You would also notice that this is animated as well. Just notice the sides. So that's what we built so far at the end of the day. I just wanted to showcase this. Thanks. Looking forward to your comments. If you have any questions about how I set this up, please let me know. Reach out to me. We can discuss more. Then I can share some details about how I set this up. Okay. All right. Cheers.